Hey, what's up? So, I I don't want to complain, but I am. The reunion was one part. I'm not mad at a one part reunion. I'm not. Because if we're going to be honest, we've seen enough reality TV to realize that sometimes these reunions, these housewife shows, they really could get away with a 90-minute special. We know the girls on Bravo, they're going to stretch it out three parts. We've seen it where they've done four. And then sometimes with the three-part reunions, they really just do need two parts maybe, or like I said, a 90-minute special. I feel like with Bell Collective, they could have probably stretched it out to two parts, or somehow gave us a 90-minute reunion. I think a 90-minute reunion would have been enough. I feel like the hour reunion was not enough, and it felt rushed. The editing was all over the place. I am absolutely confused. Someone who keeps up with Bell Collective outside of the show will have to explain this to me in the comment section. How is Amanda the biggest part of Letitia, whatever her name, Letitia, whatever her name is, in Glendale's storyline, but she's not in the building? Did something happen and she was in the building and the girls started tussling and they told Amanda, you gotta go? Amanda was not at the reunion. I thought that was absolutely strange. Um, I just don't, I just didn't get, like, girl, y'all really had those girls get dressed up, get their makeup done, hair done, girl, to go down there and give an hour reunion. Not to say they were in the building for an hour. It like, girl, were y'all rushing to get out of the building? Did they tell y'all, girl, y'all got 2 hours? That y'all got to get up out the building, girl? Like, I just don't know why it was. I just felt like they didn't cover the things that needed to be covered. And I should have known something was up because they really started the reunion out right out. I mean, it came out kind of right out the gate with like Latrice, and Letitia. Can I say something? That step and repeat they had on the stage, I thought was tacky caboodles. I'm not mad at Carlos King Productions for wanting to shine a spotlight on black businesses and all of those good great things, right? But I just thought it was tacky that they had a step and repeat on the stage. I did. Um, it really wasn't a lot that happened. I took a few notes just because, but I mean, I really don't even need the notes. Um, I get. I mean, I don't. Okay, okay. Let's just talk. We'll start out with Latrice and Letitia. I'm not going to argue with you. That's what Letitia told Latrice. Latrice said, "Argue with your husband." This is the thing. Latrice knew what the game plan was with Amanda. There's no way, and when I say she knew, this is what I mean. There's no way that Latrice has been on this show for 6 seasons. Not pretty much. She's an OG, and then her best friend pops on the scene mic'd up, and she don't know what's about to happen, right? But even if she didn't know prior to Amanda finally getting mic'd up, she found out when those cameras went up. So I think that if Letitia's argument was, I wish you would have come and told me as soon as she told you what had happened, then maybe Letitia might have an argument. But then Latrice could rebuttal and say, well, girl, I wasn't getting involved in your marriage and what she had to say. Or, girl, that's my best friend and, I took her side over yours. Like, the way that Letitia is going about it, it appears to me as though she's trying to put all of it on Latrice. Like, at the end of the day, your husband is the ain't shit nigga. That's it. That's all. You can be mad at Latrice all day long. But the fact of the matter is your husband tried to fuck on Amanda. Ain't no married man got no business sliding in the DMs of nobody. Now I'm confused with the story because at first I thought it was Glenn told her happy birthday, but at the reunion they tried to make it seem as though Amanda told him, girl, listen. What it comes down to, and I'm not changing my mind on this, I don't give a damn if Amanda did DM Glenn first. He didn't have no business DMing her back. Period. It doesn't matter. The onus falls on Glendale. Now, where Amanda needs to get her ass monkey stomped is because she was playing in Letitia's face. Like I said, I be listening to the girls talk, and the first thing I heard Letitia call Amanda was Mandy. I said, Mandy? Girl, we giving nicknames now? So you know her. You calling her Mandy. Oh, Mandy. Oh, Mandy. Girl, you calling her Mandy? Girl, so y'all sisters. Y'all cool enough to the point where, girl, you done gave her a nickname. Because, bitch, I ain't even heard Latrice. Latrice called her Mandy. And you calling her Mandy? I said, oh, okay, girl. And then, I felt like Amanda didn't keep the same energy. I felt like Amanda did a whole bunch of pussy, backpedaling and pussy popping. Because when you was in that shop with Tambra and Letitia, you had a whole bunch to say about Letitia's looks, right? Y'all don't remember Amanda saying that, like, look at me and look at her? Y'all don't remember that? She entertained Glenn. Because that's her type, black and ugly. Ain't that what she said? Or did she just say ugly? Whatever it was, the point that I'm making is, outside of Glendale, we know that Glendale ain't shit. Amanda should have got her ass monkey stomped. Because you were playing in that lady's face. It's not even about Glendale at this point. It's about, girl, you really were cool with me and I was cool with you. And while I know my husband ain't shit, you still played in my face too. Yes, this ass whooping's going around, as far as I'm concerned. That doesn't mean that Glendale shouldn't get popped either. But what I'm saying is, for Amanda to be in Letitia's face the way that she was, to be around Letitia to a certain degree, that's enough. That's disrespectful enough for an ass whooping. Straight up. And y'all know it. We'll get back to Glendale in a little bit. Tamara and Demond. If Tamara and Demond are not in a relationship, then we doing too much talking about money. We are. If they are in a relationship, I think it's strange as hell that y'all got kids together, not kids, a kid together. Y'all are talking about opening up a checking account together. She doesn't know if the mom will go through the church's money. Like, when are y'all gonna have the conversation about how much the mom makes? Y'all clearly fucking. Y'all have a child together. I don't know if they live together or not. Y'all talking about opening up accounts together outside of the baby's account. When is Tamara gonna find out how much this nigga make? I could see if they wasn't in a relationship, then I'd be like, well, girl, y'all just fucking had a baby. Girl, she don't need to know your money and you don't need to know hers. Okay? Because it sounds like y'all are in a relationship. And now y'all talking about, and Carlos King is talking about marriage between the two. When are y'all gonna have a conversation about money? That's what I want to know. I think the whole Tambra Damon situation is funny. It's funny looking anyways, because it's like, I guess because I didn't know if they were in a relationship. Then Tamara Upton had a baby, and quiet as it's kept, I didn't even know if they really had sex when they had the baby. I was thinking Tamara probably just got his sperm. Okay, I was just really confused. She says that Damon is not broke; he just mismanages his money. Mm-mm. 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 To be in a relationship with somebody and I guess they're not broke and they're just willy nilly with their money, girl. Shout out to y'all. I don't know. I don't have those issues. Um, then they started talking about submission. Baby, did y'all see the way? Did y'all see the way? I'm gonna go ahead, girl. I don't want to say it. I'm gonna say it. Did y'all see the way that Cedric, isn't that Marie's husband, sat down? Marie's husband sat down with his booty tooted out. I said, why did he sit? He said, let me shut up. I'm gonna shut up. So they started having a conversation about submission. And Cedric is talking about how he's the king of the castle and Marie has to submit to him. I'm about to say some stuff, and I don't want anybody to feel any way about what I'm about to say. This is just my opinion. It is not the gospel. It don't mean shit. My opinion is like assholes. Everybody has one. Okay? This is just how I look at it. I think that when I hear those conversations about submission, I think it's stupid as fuck. I think that you are a dummy if you walk around here as a grown ass woman and you go through life and then you meet a man, and because he has a penis between his legs, you think that you are automatically supposed to submit. And he's supposed to lead the way. Well, bitch, how the fuck you been getting around this whole time? I think that it is absolutely asinine that Marie Monroe, Dr. Marie Monroe, who says she is running a multi-million-dollar business, is sitting up there letting a nigga, girl, who lives in a trap house and has an outshed as a business, telling her that I'm gonna lead you. Lead me well, nigga. I remember I heard Jessica White, the model. I remember like her first season on Love and Hip Hop. I remember her saying how she just wants a man to lead her. And I said, Jessica, you sound stupid like a motherfucker. Girl, you are a supermodel who has traveled the world in your 40s talking about you just want a man to lead you. Like, you sound stupid. You sound like a dummy. Y'all walking around here more successful than the niggas, but then will turn around and say, I want the nigga to lead me. I remember Jenny Ma, what's the hell her name? The girl from The Real. She said the same thing about Jeezy, and look what she ended up. Okay. You got Cedric on stage. You got Cedric on stage saying that Marie is supposed to submit to him. You have Glendale on stage who has stuck his dick in other women to the point where he thought that he fathered an outside child. And he has the nerve to also believe in the submission and I'm supposed to lead you. Girl, the only place that you're leading Letitia is to a motherfucking clinic to get her blood tested because you're out here sticking your dick raw in these bitches, and she's dumb enough to come back and let you stick your dick inside of her. Y'all be looking real stupid with this whole submission conversation. Y'all be wanting to walk around here like I'm a bad bitch, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss. But yeah, I met my husband. Even if you met the nigga in high school, I met my husband at 25 and 30 and 35 and 40, and I just said I'm just gonna submit and he just gonna leave me because I just don't know nothing about the world, and he gonna teach me how to do what I need to do and learn how I need to learn, and he gonna break me down to build me up because that's what a man do. No, girl, you just sound like a fucking fool. I don't get it. The only person who made sense to me was Carrie's husband with his fine ass. Carrie's husband fine as hell. I said she need to go in the back and suck his dick just for what he said. Okay? Girl, Carrie's husband said he don't like to use the word submit. He said that with him and his wife, he says that where he's weak, he says where his wife is weak, he covers his wife, and where he's weak, his wife covers him. And that's what they doing in their household. I said, come. Carrie, go in the back and suck that nigga dick. Yes. With his fine ass. Baby, Matt is fine, baby. And he thick as hell. Did y'all see when Matt got out that truck? Let me stop looking at y'all husbands. But did y'all see when Matt got out that truck when he pulled up the brick and spoon? I said, Matt is fine as hell. Matt is fine and thick. Ooh, girl. She don't want to buy slam dunk him tonight. I know that's right. Selena and Mike, they have a wedding date set in April, but she says it can change. Girl, let me just tell you something. It does not get better when you get married as far as communication. If Mike already feels like he can say and do and go where he wants to go and not communicate with you, when you become his wife, it's going to be one of those, I'm the man of the castle. I'm the king of the castle. You can't question me. It's going to become one of those. So if it's not good now, it won't get better. It'll just get worse. Glenn. I just want Letitia to come out and say, I know my nigga ain't shit, but I ain't going nowhere. I want Letitia to say, me and my man have an open relationship. Well, it's open on his end because I know I can't go out here and sleep with nobody because he'll leave me. Glenn doesn't even have enough respect for Letitia that he won't even try and fuck bitches who you know. That goes to show the respect that Glenn has for Letitia. It's already bad enough that he out here fucking bitches. But he don't even have enough respect to even go outside of town. Y'all ain't that far from New Orleans. He can't even go find a piece of pussy in New Orleans. Okay? He can't even go fuck another bitch on the other side of town that might not even bump into you at the grocery store. You see what I'm saying? I know Jackson ain't that big in comparison to like Houston, Dallas, Austin, you know. So girl, when you live like in the Houston, girl, you don't see, if somebody say I live on the north side and you live on the south side, you probably ain't gonna never bump into them unless you like downtown at a club or at a restaurant somewhere that's popping. Other than that, girl, when you on your side of town, you on your side of town and you don't leave. But the fact that Glendale even was communicating with a woman that was, girl, one degree away from separation, girl, not even one, girl. At this point, girl, they friends because she got a nickname for Amanda, Manti. Just goes to show the lack of respect. It's already disrespectful that he's fucking other women. And then he's putting your health at risk by having sex with these women unprotected. And I can almost guarantee that Letitia and Glendale probably ain't used condoms since high school. Hello? And then he got the nerve to say his black ass on the stage trying to pull the girl two-parent household. He says that, girl, I'm trying to raise my son in a two-parent household. Can I say something? I'm sick of these niggas. I'm sick of everybody, honestly. Girl, I'm sick of everybody on that stage except for a couple of people. You being raised in a two-parent household doesn't mean shit if you're not teaching your children shit. It's just cute to say, I grew up in a two-parent household. But if your parents are absent, then it doesn't mean anything. There are people out there who will tell you, I grew up in a two-parent household and I don't even know anything about my father. I don't know anything about my mother. My father, he just went to work and came home and he didn't talk to us. What's the point of Glendale raising his son in a two-parent household when the only thing that he is teaching his son is how to disrespect women? Because you don't even respect his motherfucking mama. That's the only thing that Glendale is teaching his son. The way that you relate to women is to disrespect them. And I can't even teach you how to respect women because I can't even treat your mama right. I disrespect her every chance I get, and she stay. So she ain't teaching you shit either. Not on that level. Letitia can't teach her son how a woman should be treated. Because look at how she allows her husband to treat her. And Glendale can't teach his son how to treat women because look at how he treat the woman who birthed his motherfucking son. See, all y'all be thinking about is, oh, girl, as long as I'm in a house and I put food on the table, bring the bacon home, then I'm good to go. No, 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 no. It's more than that. It's more than that. And if you can't, at a basic level, teach your son how to treat girls, then that's part of the failure. Hey! And it don't matter that you grew up in a two-parent household. Because what are you teaching your child? What? And then he says, my child is very computer savvy. And he sees the thing, and he takes a little bit of accountability. I get that much to Glendale. He takes a little bit of accountability and says that his son is computer savvy. He can see how I've treated his mom. But I'm trying to work on being a better person. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, no. Because it's too many. No, you're not. It just sounds good. It just sounds good to say that. I don't give a fuck about, let me tell you something. Letitia and Glendale, I wish them the very best. Letitia ain't going nowhere. Good for her. Glendale, she ain't going nowhere. Good for you. Girl, it is what it is. At one point, Letitia said that after season 1, she only had $4 and some change in her pocket when she left Glendale. They talked about women having their own checking accounts. I think that women should have their own checking accounts. And just like Carlos finally said some shit, shit with some sense, girl. When the man makes the money, bring home the money, girl. He got the control. Yes, you can say what you want to say, but he does. Never put yourself in a situation where, girl, financially you're depending on anybody. Because what happens is, if you decide to leave, you'll be like Tisha and only got $4 and some change in your motherfucking wallet. And girl, you trying to figure out how you gonna feed you and your son. But guess what? If you had your own motherfucking money, you had your own goddamn account, bitch, when push come to shove and it's time for me to get my motherfucking purse and get the fuck up out of Dodge, bitch, I ain't gonna never go hungry. Okay? And bitch, I'm gonna always have somewhere to lay my head. And that's just on motherfucking period. But see, you can't do that if you are dependent on somebody else to take care of you. Because then the questions start to come in, oh my God, how am I going to provide for myself? How am I going to provide for my son? I need to find a job. I don't have any money. But guess what? If you already had those things in order, if you already had your money in order, if you had a stash to the side, then girl, when it's time for you to get your motherfucking purse, you can get your purse and your keys and your motherfucking son, and baby, by the end of the next business day, you'll have your little 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartment on the other side of town, and I ain't missed a beat. That's what the motherfuckers ain't telling y'all. I'm here to tell y'all the shit. Don't ever let nobody put you in a position where bitch you ain't got no coin in your goddamn purse. and you have to depend on somebody else. Bitch, I wish I would. I wish I would depend on a grown ass man to take care of me. So you can wake up one day and girl decide you're not gonna be with me. Or girl, if you start mistreating me, I can't even really get my shit and leave because I ain't got nowhere to go, I ain't got no money. Because you the head of the household, you the leader, you the protector, you the provider, you making all the money. And then we know what happens, especially when the man has a man has a little bit of money. We already know everybody takes the man's side in the divorce. Let a man have a little bit of money and the woman says, I want half. That ain't your money. That's his. And then Letitia basically tells the girls, basically, let the games begin. That's what I got from Letitia. She told them straight up, like, since y'all want to play this game with my marriage, then let the games begin. But girl, nobody's playing a game with your marriage. Your husband is playing with your marriage. That's it. You can be mad at Latrice all day long, but Latrice, outside of her art, like I said, if Letitia wanted to take the standpoint of you knew that your friend was coming onto this show, or when you found out you should have came and told me, then that would be one thing. But it just appears as though Letitia is trying to put everything on Latrice and remove the onus from Glendale, and that's not fair. How you mad at Latrice for your man being an ain't shit nigga? And why are we acting like, girl, Glendale been an ain't shit nigga since season 1. We in season 6, ain't shit changed. You know your husband. You've been with a nigga since high school. Just say, girl, it is what it is. I know my man, girl. I'm not leaving him. But I know he has wandering dick. I know, girl. And I might be a fool to stay, but I'm not gonna leave him, girl. And I'm not even mad at you because I know how he get down. And it's so crazy because Glendale, for Glendale to say that his son is computer savvy, then you would think that he would try to get his shit together. Because from what I remember Amanda saying, that girl, it's still messages from this year, right? Did she say from February? Or some shit like that? Girl, I don't care, girl. It is what it is. Is that it? Shout out to Carrie. I like Carrie. Shout out to Matt. I know that's right. Girl, I fuck around and find me a mad honey too. Okay. Right now I said you ain't want no man, girl. And then I ran into Matt, baby. Not that Matt. I'm just saying my Matt. Okay. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. That's it. I think that's it. That's really it. I wish Amanda was at the reunion. I think it's whack that Amanda was not at the reunion. Like, it's whack as hell. Y'all done mic'd this girl up. She done shot girl more than a few scenes. She's a big part of the storyline. Why would she not be at the reunion? And then y'all just rushed through it. Like, at one point I saw like Latrice look like she was crying when Letitia was talking about the $4 and some change. But I didn't know if they took that part of her crying from another segment and just planted it into that. I don't know. It was like the editing was off sometimes. It was. But it is what it is, girl. It's over. It's done. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.